Say hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day.
Welcome to our day.
Good boy.
Welcome to our day. Rock and roll.
That was the best. This is really not a flattering angle for me.
I mean, it's not going to be particularly flattering for me either. Beautiful. That's just making your face go red.
I have a square face. Thanks, Alba.
Mama, square face.
So, the other day, well, it was Thursday, we had to have oxygen because of going to see Mum. Because I still don't use my portable concentrator because obviously it sucks in the air around us. And they tend to ring in the morning to say what time roughly they're going to be with us. And as soon as I answered the phone, I recognised the voice. I mean, I've been on oxygen now, well, it would be 6 years. No, it would be 6 years this year because I came home on home oxygen the day before, 2 days before my mum's wedding and the day before we were supposed to go away. And this one particular person whose voice I recognised, he is the most loveliest person ever. And he is so kind and he just is, his heart is just amazing. And his mum used to be on oxygen, so he kind of knows it from a different point of view. And one time, I think it was like probably 2.5 years ago now, I asked him, well, how about move?
You had a new oxygen machine, and because it was brand new, it came with a new face thing. Oh, like a new, that was cute, inappropriately cute. A new nasal cannula. Just want to point out she's not sniffing my butt. A new nasal cannula, which is really like soft and nice. And then after that, every time we saw him, we were like, can we have some more of the really soft ones?
And initially he said no, because we're not allowed to give them out because I sort of said that with me, my face gets sore and you can see the indents of my oxygen cannula and whatever, and it really hurts my nose in a certain way. And he said that he wasn't, like, the person who gave me that portable oxygen concentrator should have removed that oxygen cannula because they don't supply it, and everybody who ends up having one always asks for it because it is nicer, which just goes to show how much nicer it is. And I turned and said about obviously how sore it makes my face and whatever, and we didn't see him for a while, and then randomly we had a knock on the door. We were like, who's knocking on the door? We've not meant to be having anything. And he was there on his way home. And we were like, we've not ordered anything. And he handed over like 15 of these like nasal cannulas and said, I've been asking around and saying to them that, like his colleagues, like, if you hand out this new concentrator and you removed the nasal cannula, can you keep it by for me? And what he'd done is he started collecting them all up and saving them, and then when he was like in our area, he gave them to us. And then we hadn't seen him for months again.
It's been over a year though.
Yeah, literally, because we didn't see him the whole of last year, and we thought he had left. And then when I had the phone call on Thursday, I was like, I really recognise that voice. And then he surprised Soph and handed this, 2 seconds. And then he handed Soph a little gift. And I've got one on. And then here's another 2. And he said that there's not many, but he'd still been saving them up. And basically, the reason why I like these nasal cannulas is this bit here. You can see. Oh,
Come here.
Albert, move. You can see the mark of where I've had my old one on my face. And these ones are super stretchy,
And they're like
super soft.
So soft, aren't they?
The best way I can show you, actually, this is this nasal cannula. So it's super bendy, super soft. Just have to undo this because I've just chucked this one in the bin. This is one's pretty new, actually, because otherwise it stays rigid like that. Yeah, this is this. This is this one. So you can see just how different those two are. And like there's that, when I flip it the other way, this, it just goes straight back down again. So the material itself, you can kind of see the difference. Like this one's quite a clear plastic, was this one's quite hazy. And it's because it's a different type of plastic that it's a lot more stretchier. So you can see the stretch there. That doesn't move at all. And this, it literally cuts in. So you can see why so many people like them and end up wanting them. And even though they're supposed to chuck them, which I think is a complete waste anyway. Like, instead of chucking it, why can't they send it to countries that need it? Yeah. Like, India at the minute are in a complete crisis where they don't have enough materials. This could really help them. I know the UK's sending them stuff anyway, but for those areas in the UK that are told to chuck these, why can't they just send them there? It makes no difference to us. Like, it's not going to make any change or anything new happen for us. But I love them. And he is so kind to be saving them. And
yeah, because obviously he's going completely against what he's been told to do by his job.
Yeah, which is why we're not really saying any details about the oxygen supplier or anything like that, because we don't want him to get into trouble for doing something that's like super kind. And if I do that, then I won't get any more. But yeah, this one, it literally doesn't even feel like it's on my face. It's that amazing. And it's just like, if I move and it gets caught, it stretches a little bit. Whereas this one, if I get caught, I'm like this, like I can't do anything. These ones, when I wear it, the oxygen calendar?
I don't even know where that came from.
Cannula, the right way, which I'll show you. Well, there's two ways. There's this way that I wear it, but the main way is wearing it like this, which I'm not gonna lie, I look very weird having it this way. That's just weird. I don't wear it like this for a number of reasons. The first, it catches all my piercings, which is not good. 2, when the dogs sometimes go wild, they tend to forget that their mama wears oxygen. So it then pulls and catches everything, and it freaking hurts. Which, technically, this is why you need to wear it this way, so that if it does pull, you don't strangle yourself. It just comes off with most people. But because I got a ton of ear piercings, it doesn't just come off, it just tugs. And plus, the third thing, when I'm doing crafts or when I'm doing stuff, this gets in the way. It's just floppy on my chest and stomach and in my legs and whatever else, and it's just frustrating and very annoying. So that's why I then wear it this way. Like, most people just put it on like that and then tighten it up, but I don't. I need to get my hair out the way, so I go the other way underneath it all. But I absolutely love these nasal cannulas, and he is so kind for having sent them to us.
Yep.
It just goes to show that there are still really lovely people out there in the world that think out the box and go that extra mile within their job, and we appreciate it.
Do.
So yes, I am going to continue playing my game because I feel like crap today, whilst Soph continues to clean everything that was on her shelf so she can get it ready to make it a Cinderella shelf. Let's see how she goes. Just the family and their girls.
Who are also part of the family.
Lean in. Hi. Hang on, Dixie. Hi.
I feel like I look really weird from the side.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Jones.
My hair looks such a weird colour as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do I even have eyebrows right now?
Nope. Like me.
Very weird. Thank you, Elba.
Look at Dixie's gruff. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at you. I'm sorry.
I was the Grinch.
I laughed at her and she left.
She
Oh.
has fluffy toes.
What am I getting you, Mama?
The new cow!
Wow.
I was about to call it a DAI cow. DAI cow.
Oh, yeah, moving on.
I'll put that on the screen of what I was on about.
Dairy. I
No.
was just like, what's wrong with...
And the reason why we can't use that word is because that's Alba's sister's name,
Yeah, it is.
who lives with Soph's parents.
Yes.
Your eyes are beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
Beautiful! Yeah. Oh, hi there.
Oh, yeah.
We won't show you the back of her because she's not finished being shaved. But look at her smooth tummy and chest. You can see that.
Yeah, look at it, everyone.
And your face.
Oh, that was mine.
Yeah. Alba. Alba. I love you. Alba. I love you. Over here. Me. Hi. No. Oh goodness. She showed them.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Show them my toots, Mom.
You're rude.
You showing them my toots?
Yeah, look at that. Toots.
Those are my toots.
Hang on.
They're mine. Oh.
Oh, you took them away.
Did I?
Yeah.
But they're still in my face.
What about yours? Have you got toots?
I'm a smiling.
Hi. Do you have toots? Yeah. Hi. You're gorgeous.
They're gorgeous.
Even when your toots are hanging out.